are doing winter hiking here in Gatineau Park. Joining me once again will be Renee Seneschal with the NCC. The park is so nice. How big is it, all in all?
361 square kilometers. And we just came down the Loriot Trail. It's one of the nicest winter hiking trails. And you have a few others. We have we have one very near the southernmost tip of the park. There's the Sugar Bush Trail also at the visitor center. So you know, enough to go for a good hike in a beautiful day like today. Now here it's a bit peculiar because now we've got the Loriot Trail behind us intersecting with cross-country ski trail number 7. It's one of the very few spots where you're going to get hikers to cross path with skiers. Right. Now whereas it's one of the rare spots, we try to keep the different activities separated so that, for example, here you can see that steps are kind of messing up the
snow,
exactly. So the track setting gets bruised a bit, and when you're cross country skiing like we were doing earlier,
trying to do earlier.
well, yeah, you want to have the tracks, you know, in good shape so that you're not going to trip or your pole's not going to go into a hole. So that's where we ask visitors to stick to the right trail for the right activity.
Right.
Now Loriot Trail is a loop. It's a few kilometers. It gets you right on the early escarpment where you have a view on all the Ottawa Valley. That's probably why it's one of the most popular hiking trails. A lot of people bring their dogs for a walk here.
And it's very helpful that throughout all of the trails you've got signs. So I'm wondering why this old man with a cane is here though.
It may be a little bit challenging today with the icy conditions but you know, in summertime we have a few trails that are even labeled as being universally accessible. So the Sugar Shack Trail in summertime, the estate, we've put in a lot of effort in the Kings of King estate to get it more accessible to people with you know, mobility impaired and so forth. So there's truly something offered for everyone in Gatineau Park.
And you and I did cross-country skiing earlier in the morning. We did a bit of snowshoeing. What else is there to do? You've got a whole handful of things at Gatineau Park. I
think in wintertime, what truly will allow you to disconnect with the normal city life and the stresses of everyday life is to spend the night in Gatineau Park. You can rent a four-season tent, a yurt, or one of the cabins, and that way you either cross-country ski or snowshoe to that facility, and then you spend the night, you know, with a wood stove. You got the bunk bed. It's a very, very perfect way to enjoy what this conservation park has to offer in a truly typically Canadian season. Yeah,
and for people who don't know, describe what a yurt is. I think it's so cool.
It's kind of a small cottage, but the walls are it's circular.
It's circular, yeah.
Yep. It's soft fabric. You've got windows, though. You've got a door, so it's all the commodities that a cabin would offer, but in a even, you know, less usual kind of setting.
And I think it's nice too, you were talking earlier about how you have implemented picnic areas along a lot of the snowshoeing and hiking trails, so you can come out with a nice lunch and sit down and relax.
Yes, we've have a few trails of snowshoeing trails that lead to the, for example, the Healy shelter, a day shelter. So now not only the cross-country skiers have enjoyed those you know, shelters for decades, but now snowshoers can as well.
Okay. Head to the NCC website for all of the information. Thank you so much for spending the morning with us.
Pleasure, Sarah.
So much to do here at Gatineau Park. Come on out and check it out.